Hey guys, it is your girl Jade Ashley, and I want to welcome you back to an all new video of When the Beat Drops. And like always, I'm here to give you my 5 hottest beats in music of this week. So of course, you gotta stay tuned for more. Okay guys, so let's dive into this week's beats, and I'm sure y'all know my first beat of the week is gonna have to be the summer anthem that finally came out, and I'm talking about Hot Girl Summer, Megan Thee Stallion and Nicki Minaj and Ty Dolla $ign. Now I will say the summer is almost over and the single is just coming out, but better late than never. So you guys know it's been, a hot girl summer, city girl summer. The boys been trying to get back at the girls with the city boys or whatever they've been trying to do. I haven't actually been participating in that whole situation or whatever, but pretty much, Megan Thee Stallion, she has coined the term hot girl summer. She's the Houston hottie and stuff like that, and she's pretty much obviously taking over the summer with her debut album. Got people driving a boat. Like literally, I feel like this summer definitely belonged to Megan Thee Stallion, and it's only right that she takes over the rest of the summer and closes out the summer with the theme song. We got a theme song now with Hot Girl Summer, and like I said, the song features Nicki Minaj and also Ty Dolla $ign. Now, no shade to Ty Dolla $ign, but because it is Hot Girl Summer, I feel like he could have been left off the track. He's good, he's dope, he could sing, he's a talented artist, but I just kind of felt like, Nicki and Megan, they could have carried it along just fine by themselves. But other than that, shout out to Ty Dolla $ign, because I don't want nobody to come for me. Like, there's nothing wrong with him, but regardless of the fact, it's definitely something that you could twerk to. Like I said, it's definitely something that is to close out the summer. Everybody's been having a little hot girl antics or whatever the case may be, and that was a theme song to go with it. So I'm here for it. And what I love about how this record came about is just the organic relationship that we were able to watch Megan Thee Stallion and Nicki Minaj kind of develop through social media and stuff like that. Now, I've mentioned before that is always a stigma, or is always, this kind of theory, or just this, what's the word I'm looking for? Just this kind of persona that, female rappers, they can't get along, or, the old school rappers or the rappers that's been in the game a little bit longer doesn't like to, help the new ones, or the new ones don't like to pay homage. And I just kind of feel like, Megan Thee Stallion and Nicki Minaj coming together, I kind of feel like they just kill all of those rumors and stuff. So for us to see things like them being on live together and, just having like an organic conversation, Megan, she is like the epitome of like girl power. She bigs up all of the other female rappers, and just seeing them just come together. So Megan, with her being a new rapper, for her to have somebody like Nicki Minaj on the track and stuff like that was just pretty dope. Aside from the record just dropping like literally yesterday, they also shot the music video for the record. So the day that the record dropped, they also shot the music video. So the music video, I don't know the concept yet, other than Hot Girl Summer, but I think the music video is definitely going to be so dope. So Juicy J, he produced a track. He produced a lot of tracks with Megan's album, if you guys didn't know that, even though the song is not on the album and stuff like that. But he's produced a lot of music for Megan Thee Stallion. But so he'll be in the music video, obviously, like I said, Ty Dolla $ign, because he is featured on the track. But aside from that, she had people like Lala Anthony, I saw Dreezy, Summer Walker, Ari Lennox, Danily. Like, there was just so many people that was on the set of the music video. So I'm just excited to see what the synopsis of the music video is going to be about. Obviously, it's going to, embody the epitome of just summer fun, just hence the title and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm definitely feeling the Hot Girl Summer record. Definitely something that I played non-stop, back to back. Like, I literally put it like on a loop through my Apple Music and stuff like that. So I want you guys to comment below and let me know your thoughts on Megan Thee Stallion's new record, Hot Girl Summer, featuring Nicki Minaj and Ty Dolla $ign. But other than that, we're going to move on to my second beat of this week, and I have to talk about this. There's been a debate this whole week about the 50 best rappers, and then this 50 best rappers list gave birth to tens and thousands of more lists out there in different categories and topics and stuff. And first, I want to talk about how this list originated. So from my understanding, this all started on Twitter. A lot of things start on Twitter, and this started on Twitter pretty much, I guess, like a random like Twitter account or something like that. They pretty much came up with this 50 like greatest rappers of all time list. And the way this list started to trend on Twitter is because Joe Budden started trending. So Joe Budden was number 3. Actually, let me go into my my camera roll real quick and pull up this list. Like, literally, this happened on Monday. So Joe Budden, he was number 3 on the list. He was listed as the 3rd best rapper of all time out of the 50. And pretty much just by having Joe Budden listed as the 3rd person on this list, that kind of set everyone off. And they was like, what are you talking about? Joe Budden is number 3 on the list with the 50 best rappers and yada, 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 yada. So, yeah, that's how the debate pretty much started and stuff like that. And Joe Budden, he kind of responded to the whole situation. He was like, I ain't make the list, but I'm not arguing with it. And that pretty much just caused people to kind of like debate on who should be, where on the list. They did like their top 5s and stuff. And then I gave birth to a list of the 50 best, sitcoms and television shows and reality star, like just a whole bunch of lists and stuff like that. So I kind of feel like this is definitely always a debate that's been going on for a really, really long time. It kind of brought back this memory that I remember of having of watching this show. It used to be on MTV2. This is when MTV2 used to be heavily based on like just like hip hop and rap and stuff like that. And it actually used to be kind of like a round table, and like different people used to be at this round table, and they used to kind of like categorize like the best rappers of all time. I can't remember like what was the number like limit. Maybe it was like the top 10 or top 15 or top, I don't know. But and it's like, this is like a real life debate that continues to go on. If I'm not mistaken, Joe Budden was actually featured on that show, which is kind of weird and stuff like that. But yeah, I just kind of feel like this is a debate that will never, like, everyone just has their opinion. Like, me personally, born and raised in New York City, I'm gonna be like Biggie number 1. Pac, even though he represented the West Coast, he was born in New York, so he gotta be number 2. I'm from Brooklyn, so I gotta say Jay-Z. Nas, why not? This is the birthplace of hip hop. Like, we got the greatest rappers of all time. So, like, I must say those type of rappers and stuff, obviously, like, in my top 5, but somebody from like the South or the West Coast, they might just like disagree with me. So, like, long story short, my whole moral of the story is that this is just a list of things that it will never have an end to it. Like, there's always going to be someone that might refute what you say, or you might refute what they say and stuff like that. But definitely let me know your thoughts on this list. Do you think that Joe Budden should have been number 3? I saw Lloyd Banks was number 50. That made me laugh. I think the 50 Cent was like 48. Like, there was like literally like, it was where some of these rappers was listed on this list. It definitely made me chuckle. It made me chuckle without a doubt. But I will say this, is that a lot of people were kind of like, I feel like shitting on Joe Budden. Now, even though he's kind of like the podcaster now, he doesn't really rap and stuff like that. And, they pretty much call him like a one-hit wonder with like the whole Pump It Up. Joe Budden actually lyrically was nice. I'm sure he probably still is, but he doesn't really delve into being like a rapper anymore and stuff like that. But the fact that he was a part of Slaughterhouse, and Slaughterhouse is nothing but lyricist, that should just say something. Not that I'm defending his number 3 spot, because he could have been a little bit lower. But yeah, definitely comment below. Let me know your thoughts on this 50 greatest rappers list. Let me know who you would put in your top 5, your top 10, 15, whatever the case may be. But other than that, we're gonna move on to my third beat of this week, and I have to talk about Young Miami. So unfortunately, Young Miami, she had a situation that happened earlier this week where she was actually leaving the studio in Miami, and someone shot up her car. Like, she was in her car and someone shot up her car, and thankfully she was not harmed or anything like that. First and foremost, like, that's just scary for anybody. Like, just to, just be in your car, you leaving, and then someone is just firing shots at your car. Like, that's just scary. So thankfully she's okay. But what made it even worse is the simple fact that she's pregnant right now. So this pregnant woman leaving the studio, she's in her car, and someone shoots up her car. And obviously, someone purposely targeted her. I don't know too many details about the whole situation, but I'm just glad that, you know, she walked out unharmed. Her baby walked out of the situation unharmed and stuff like that. And she even took to social media to just kind of say that, you know, just looking at all the messages and looking at people sending love and stuff like that, that made her realize that, you know, her life was in danger within that moment in time. And, you know, she admitted to not being okay. And, you know, it's a dangerous game out here. It really, really is. So I'm just glad that, you know, she's okay. Her baby's okay. Hopefully she gets in better spirits. And yeah, let's make sure this don't happen again. Not just to her, but like anybody. But we will move on to my fourth beat of this week, and I have to talk about Miss Kash Doll. So Miss Kash Doll, she released another music video this week. She released her music video for Ready Set featuring Big Sean. Now, first of all, if y'all don't know anything about me, just know that Big Sean is definitely one of the rappers that I absolutely love. Like, he's good, he's dope lyrically. I feel like he's definitely slept on as far as like lyrics and stuff go, and he just looked good to me. But anyway, so Ready Set, Kash Doll featuring Big Sean. They're both from Detroit. I believe this is like the second record that they're featured on. I know that Kash Doll was actually featured on one of Big Sean's records probably like a year or two ago, something like that. And yeah, so this record actually takes place on a racetrack, and it just kind of fits in the theme with the whole, you know, song. Video wasn't too long. I think it was like 2 minutes and change and stuff like that. But regardless of the fact, you know, Kash Doll looked good, Big Sean looked good. You know, she had Dreezy and 7th Streeter, you know, in the music video. You know, I love them. And yeah, just the whole concept of the video was good. Pretty much I just kind of wanted to talk about it because I just wanted to talk about how I love to see just the evolution of Kash Doll. I can't remember who I was speaking to, but I do remember mentioning to somebody that I first heard about Kash Doll through Casey Clark. I don't know if you guys remember him from like Instagram. I guess he was kind of like a comedian at the time. He doesn't really do kind of like those funny videos anymore, but he's also from Detroit, and I remember him always like featuring Kash Doll. This is at the time when she did the 2 On. Remember Tinashe song 2 On? And she did like her own remix to it and stuff like that. So that's when I first heard about her, and I started following her because then her videos started going viral on social media. I remember like she used to just like make videos about like, y'all need to stop hating. Like, I remember it was one video she was like, you could have been anything you wanted to be in the world. You could have been a doctor, a lawyer, a scripper. Like, that's what she said. Like, so like just her videos started going viral, and then her songs and stuff like that. So yeah, it's just great to see like her evolution. I know at one point in time, you know, she had this whole contract situation that kind of had her in a funny space where she couldn't, you know, release new music. Now she dropped music videos, you know, being nominated for records, going on tour and all of this other stuff. So just to see where she's at in her music career and just see her elevating and, you know, just reaching new levels and stuff like that, it's just pretty dope. So shout out to Kash Doll. The song is dope, the music video is dope, she looked good, Big Sean looked good, and I'm just feeling it. So if you actually didn't check out the music video for Ready Set, I would definitely say check it out without a doubt. But other than that, we're going to move on to my last beat of this week, and I want to talk about Lil X. Now, this actually didn't happen last week, but y'all saw the video before this, which is a vlog, and I was busy last week, so I couldn't talk about it, so I just wanted to talk about it now as my last beat, and also because I needed a 5th beat to just keep it real with y'all. But yeah, I want to talk about Lil X. Finally, he broke a record. He is now the person to hold the longest weeks on Billboard's Hot 100 at #1 with Old Town Road. Now, you know, definitely Old Town Road is one of the top songs of 2019. If you didn't know, I'm gonna tell you now, that is one of the hottest songs of 2019. So many different ages absolutely love the song and stuff like that. But he kind of like, last week he actually reached that milestone. At the time, it spent 17 weeks at #1 on Billboard Hot 100. This week makes it 18 weeks. And prior to him holding that record, it was Mariah Carey and Boyz II Men with One Sweet Day that had the record, and he kind of like, you know, took over and stuff. But what I thought was so dope about it was that, you know, Mariah Carey, she actually, it was this really cool picture where it was kind of like her passing him the torch, and, you know, she just, you know, sent a sweet message to him. And y'all know Mariah Carey now, she only acknowledged certain people, okay? She don't know everybody. She only acknowledged certain people. But the fact that, you know, she acknowledged him and she just, you know, kind of sent this sweet message to him and congratulated him for, you know, just reaching a milestone was pretty dope to me. So yeah, I felt like I had to mention that. Like, even though I didn't do a video last week, I kind of felt like that was, you know, worthy of talking about. That was big music news and stuff like that. But yeah, other than that, those are my 5 hot beats of this week. Okay guys, I want to thank you for tuning into this week's video, and of course, you know I have to end every single video by reminding you guys to comment, like, subscribe, and share. It would greatly be appreciated. Now y'all know I cannot end this video without giving y'all my song of the week and my first beat of this week. I talked about Hot Girl Summer, so of course I had to make it my song of the week. So Megan Thee Stallion featuring Nicki Minaj and Ty Dolla $ign with Hot Girl Summer. Once again, I thank you guys for tuning in. Other than that, I'll check y'all next time, so bye. Hey guys, thanks so much for tuning in. Don't forget to share and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.